Fullback. We'll call it a 2nd and 9 movement. And the give to Lewis. He's got a lane up the middle, a flag down. Lewis cutting it to the outside into Pittsburgh territory and forced out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Is this play coming back? Now on 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line of Pittsburgh. Up the middle, Lewis getting chunks of yardage again. Brought down shy of the 30-yard line. A gain of 9 or 10. On a 2nd and 1. Motion man is Sharp. Dilfer will hand it off. And Lewis this time has nowhere to go. Brent Alexander, the first man there. No gain on the play. Carries 45 yards. On a 3rd down, some trickery. Dilfer leaping forward for the first down across the 30-yard line. A heads-up play from the veteran Trent Dilfer. Minnesota as an offensive guru. Priest Holmes has checked in for the first time, and Dilfer will throw a pass for the first time. Guns, turning it back inside, Ismail. A first down for Baltimore. Pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 17. Play clock winding down. Dilfer. Swing pass to the outside, caught by Lewis. And Jamal Lewis pulling his way forward across the 15. For the Ravens, 16 straight without a touchdown. Dilfer on the handoff. Jamal Lewis. Little shake and bake move as he's brought down across the 10-yard line. A gain of 4. Holmes and Porter collaborating to make that stop. It'll be 3rd and 2. Tight end set. Important play for this Ravens offense. Dilfer can't handle the snap. Steelers trying to wrestle the ball away. And Pittsburgh's got it. Lee Flowers. And once again, disaster has struck inside the red zone for the Baltimore offense. PSI Net Stadium early. Stewart out of the shotgun. Steps up in the pocket. He's dangerous, as you know, in the open field, but he won't get there. Sam Adams greeting him at the line of scrimmage. Von Oelhoffen now on the sideline on 3rd and 10. Dilfer, deep drop. Rush coming, unloads. Travis Taylor trying to create after the catch. And it's a first down. And so far for Baltimore, it has been run-oriented. A flag goes down. Might be a free play for the Ravens offense as Lewis.
Offside, 55 defense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
Not yet.
Not yet. Maybe someday, but not yet.
On a 2nd and 2. Jamal Lewis. Once again, a hole for him to work with as he picks up 5. Brent Alexander, the free safety, makes the stop. 8th play of the drive, a 3rd and 7. Jermaine Lewis is checked in as a 3rd receiver. Passing situation for Dilfer. Here comes the rush. Dilfer in trouble. And twirled down by Porter. Joey Porter with his 6th sack of the season.
It's almost like you want to bench Vinny for the first 3 quarters and bring him in the 4th quarter.
On 2nd and 9, Dilfer. Wide open space in front of Lewis. Jamal Lewis turning it into a big play. Lewis twirled down at the 25-yard line. Alexander with a tackle.
One out here in space. Jamal Lewis will float out there. You'll see Levon Kirkland. He drops way back deep in coverage over here. There's no one out in the open field. You've got to give the ball to Jamal Lewis. And then he makes something happen after the catch. Yards after catch. Making people miss in the open field. That's what he brings to the table. But for the Pittsburgh Steelers defense, you can't let that happen. Someone's got to be on that back coming out of the backfield. That's easy money.
3rd and 9. Dilfer. Here comes the blitz. And Dilfer forced to eat it. Porter again. And a flag down. Stover's now kicking it from 51 yards away. He has been Mr. Offense for the Ravens. A 51-yarder for Stover. And he knocks it through. Matt Stover has now scored 43 straight points for the Baltimore Ravens in a 3-0 lead. 2 carries, 3 yards so far today. Here's Stewart off of the play action. Stewart in trouble and sacked. Ray Lewis. First sack of the season for the Pro Bowl middle linebacker. Is Ray Lewis in your top 5 of defensive players? He said, no, he's number 1 by a long shot. Richard Hundley trying to cut it to the outside in Baltimore. Great pursuit on the sideline. Corey Harris and 11 from the 25. Shotgun, Stewart on a blitz. Unloads to the sideline. Catch is made. Bobby Shaw. He's got a first down. Out across midfield. Bobby Shaw breaking a tackle.
Complete it anyway.
First time Pittsburgh will get across midfield. Bettis dancing his way across the 45-yard line for a gain of 8. The team has an offensive identity now that they didn't have opening week in that shutout loss to Baltimore. Good protection for Cordell Stewart. Floats it out to Bobby Shaw. And Shaw able to jump ahead. He's got a first down for Pittsburgh. Just shy of the 35-yard line. He picked up 5.
Knows the offense, and he's a great route runner.
Kreider goes in motion. Handoff for Bettis. And Jerome Bettis slithering through an opening. Just yet, after opening the season 0-3. Here's a 3rd and 5 from the 32. Handoff for Huntley. And Huntley is driven back. Jamie Sharper. A loss of 2.
Tremendous leverage on the defense. Marks have done that. You're 5-3 at this point. Last year you were 3-5.
Off play action. Dilfer gets rid of the football and finds Shannon Sharp. So Sharp getting involved in the offense. Literally, but there's no way you can force it in practice during the week. On the give for Lewis. Jamal Lewis carrying tacklers on his back. And he gets it ahead to the 41-yard line for a gain of 9. Lewis goes to the sideline. Priest Holmes is in on a 2nd and 1, and he's got a first down. Plunging ahead across the 45-yard line for a gain of 4.
That breeds confidence in the entire offense.
On a first down from the 46. Play fake. Dilfer sets it up to the other side of the field, and the catch made. Shannon Sharp. Well-designed play. And Sharp was able to get open. Dilfer found it.
Receptions.
Let's see if they go conservative here on a 2nd and 9 from the 38. Dilfer, short drop, and a quick throw. Shannon Sharp, the open man, and Dilfer hits him. Lee Flowers there with the coverage for a gain of 7. They needed 9 for the first down. It'll be 3rd and 2. It might be panic time. Dilfer, little swing pass is deflected. Aaron Smith getting a piece on a crucial 3rd down, benefiting from their lack of scoring in the red zone because of so many field goals. A 49-yard attempt for Stover. It's good. 6-0. Ravens leading it. Baltimore extends its lead, but a close one nonetheless.
Get it out the flexible burst. Use his height at 6'5.5".
Out of the shotgun. Little flip, and a flag goes down. Hundley made the catch. Robert Bailey cut him down low. But another penalty, as mentioned. There was a loss on the play of 1 yard.
Holding, 95 defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. First down.
And that's Sam Adams.
It's not like the guy's a rookie. It's in his 7th year. If it was a rookie, I'd admit it.
On first down, Stewart avoids trouble. Little juke move. Stewart cutting it to the outside and forced out of bounds, shy of the 45-yard line. Motion man is Shaw. Hand it off. Huntley trying to wrestle his way forward. And it should be enough for the first down. Woodson and Burnett in on the stop. And a timeout called quickly. And from the 47. Shotgun. Here comes a blitz. Stewart steps up in the pocket and is sacked. Kim Herring, the strong safety. Stewart fumbles the snap and a loose football as time expires. Ravens do come away with it. Rob Burnett. But time expires here in the first half. Coming up after this message and a word from your local station. The Sinet Stadium in a 6-0 game. Offense just 84 yards. And they'll go conservative up the middle. Priest Holmes trying to bull his way over some tacklers, but he couldn't get it to the 20-yard line. It gained 11 yards a return, trailing just Troy Brown for 2nd place in the AFC. A high punt for Richardson. Poteet, fair catch at the 40, and good field position for the Pittsburgh offense after the 41-yard punt from Richardson. In front, 10:41 to play in the 3rd. Best field position of the day for this Pittsburgh offense. 1st and 10 at the 41 to start out with. And Jerome Bettis exploding across the 50-yard line and trampled down in Baltimore territory. On that play, 1st and 10 from the 45. Play fake. Stewart stepping up. Throws the deep ball. Wide open. Hines Ward whistles it away. Touchdown.
throwing the ball up there where his receiver, the ball's underthrown, but Hines Ward just fought it away.
A 45-yard touchdown, and Brown just missed the extra point. Chris Brown, who was the AFC Special Teams Player of the Week, just missed his chance to put Pittsburgh up by 1. Hines Ward beats Dwayne Starks for a 45-yard touchdown, only to see Chris Brown miss the extra point. And Harris from the 9. And Harris, on impact, goes down. A loose football. Steelers feel they have it. Out around the 27-yard line. Still waiting for the signal, and
they do.
Yes, indeed. Pittsburgh football. I would be very surprised if it is.
I'd say it'd have to be inconclusive. The play.
After reviewing the play stands as called. There is no irrefutable evidence.
There you go.
Otherwise, first down, Pittsburgh, timeout, Baltimore.
There you go.
So Baltimore now has just one timeout to work with, and we have 9:41 to play in the third quarter. Shaw in motion. On the handoff for Huntley. Turns it inside. Huntley breaking a tackle and gets out across the 15-yard line. A gain of 9 and a new set of downs in the red zone for Pittsburgh. Jamie Sharper had a chance to bring him down early. On 3rd and long. Here's Stewart. Able to dump it off. Huntley trying to make something happen, and Huntley extending himself to the 6-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Goals last week. This will be a short one. 24-yard attempt. Trying to put Pittsburgh in front, and he does. Steelers with a 9-6 advantage here in the third quarter. Taking advantage of a turnover and turning it into points. Pittsburgh with a lead. First possession. Straight back to throw. Dilfer sets it up for Jamal Lewis. Sheds a tackler and gets across the 40. Keevan Henry with a stop. Now a 3rd and 3. Sharp shifts to the backfield. Off of play action. Dilfer in trouble. Steps up. Dilfer trying to run. Stays on his feet. And a first down for Trent Dilfer. Sprawled out as he crosses into Pittsburgh territory. And a gutty play by the new starting quarterback for the Ravens. Starts today. A 2nd and 10 from the 42 in a passing mode. Dilfer pumps once. Throws to the end zone and intercepted. Dwayne Washington. It was up for grabs. Ismail had used that play in the past to burn the Pittsburgh defense, and Washington says not this time. On that play, that's how locked in he was to Trent Dilfer. So Pittsburgh takes over after the turnover, and Jerome Bettis struggling ahead to get 5. On the draw play, Bettis finds a small opening and was able to squeeze out 4 yards. Lionel Dalton, career game against the Steelers last year. Burned them again earlier this season in the first matchup. Jerome Bettis forcing himself forward. A gain of 2 and a first down across the 30-yard line. Ray 31-yard line. Here comes the blitz. Stewart able to get rid of the football and find Plexico Burress underneath. A short gainer. I should say a solid gainer of about 9, depending upon where they spot it, maybe 8. And set. Bettis in the backfield. He'll get the call, trying to curl it to the outside. Baltimore's defense brings him down. Jamie Sharper. A defense ranked in the top 5 in the NFL. Pittsburgh's number 3. Dilfer thrown to the outside. Good concentration by Qadri Ismail to bring it in cleanly.
But the Jets, they feasted it. Being down.
Dilfer throwing. Catch made by Taylor in some traffic. And it's good enough for a first down into Pittsburgh territory at the 44-yard line. Pittsburgh territory has not been the problem for the Baltimore offense. Doing something with it once you're there has. Lewis straight up the middle. And Jamal Lewis forcing his way forward thanks to a block from Jonathan Ogden. A gain of 6. Trailing by 3. In motion, Sharp. Dilfer will throw. Steps up. Dilfer now on the run. Circling towards the sideline. Trying to run for it. Diving forward. And it will not be enough.
He's way short.
Well, as we come up on the 10-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Play action. Stewart In some trouble, looking to scramble, brought down, and a loss on the play. Michael McCrary, and the 5th Ravens sack of the afternoon. Awaiting the punt from Miller. Lewis catches cleanly from the 37. Lewis, center of the field, gets it out to midfield. And that's where Baltimore will take over after the 48-yard punt and 13-yard return. This team, despite the 5-3 record. Well, here's a great chance for the offense to prove themselves. Lewis bursting through and brought down shy of the 35-yard line. A 14-yard run. Good block by Mike Flynn. Now a 2nd and 10 at the 37. Draw play. Lewis. And Lewis is brought down as he crosses the 35 for a gain of 4. 6. Motion man Billy Davis. Here's Dilfer throwing. Incomplete. Sliding attempt by Ismail. And Earl Holmes, the linebacker, had the coverage. That they're just upset with the offense in total. But there were boos at the end of that drive and after that decision. Plexico Burris able to bring it in. And the Ravens bring him down, led by Chris McAllister. So if they give him forward progress, which they probably will, it'll be a pickup of 6. Great pick in the draft. He has not been an impact player like they thought he would. Here's Bettis trying to keep the legs moving as he tried to get it out to the 20-yard line. It came up short. Just about everybody involved defensively for the Baltimore Ravens. 3rd and 1. Bettis gets the carry. Bettis angling his way forward for the first down. Got it out across the 20 and a new set of downs for Pittsburgh to work with. More importantly, a chance to use up clock as well. Kreider. Stewart again. This time he'll run it. Cordell Stewart cutting it to the outside. He's got a first down for Pittsburgh and he runs out of bounds. 1st and 10 now from the 33. It's Jerome Bettis. And another first down for Pittsburgh.
Wow, that's the biggest block for Dan Kreider in this game.
Self in the backfield. Stewart on a handoff for Bettis. And brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Ray Lewis led the Baltimore Ravens defense into the backfield in a loss of 1. On a 3rd and long, Stewart operating out of the shotgun. Inside handoff, Richard Huntley looking for a lane. And he is forced back. Couldn't get it to midfield. Rod Woodson in on the stop, along with Kim Herring for a gain of 6. And the Steelers will be forced to punt. 2nd and 10 now for Baltimore. Dilfer throw. Good throw. Strong throw to Ismail. And a first down. He came across the middle. He was willing to do so. An 18-yard pass play. And they'll move the chains. Here's Dilfer. Steps up. Guns. Wide open. He couldn't make the connection to Ismail. Good protection for Dilfer. Stepping up. Plenty of time. Airing it out. Down the sideline into double coverage. Will he get a flag is the question. No. Dwayne Washington and Lee Flowers in a matchup with Lewis. Play fake. Dilfer steps up. Deflected at the line of scrimmage and knocked down with 1:59 left. Kevin Henry able to get a piece. And we have hit the 2-minute warning. 9-6. Pittsburgh trying to hold on. 4 receivers on 4th and 10. Dilfer dealing with a blitz. Throws it up in the air. And knocked away. Ainsley Battles able to knock it down. The Pittsburgh Steelers will move into sole possession of 2nd place in the AFC Central. The touchdown drought lives on. 20 straight quarters. Pittsburgh has come into PSI Net Stadium and knocked off the Ravens. Final score, 9-6. Steelers win it. So for Mark May, this is Ian Eagle saying so long from Baltimore. Pittsburgh a winner, 9-6.